Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, I managed to complete Chapter 7, Tooth, and I basically learned about Kizumi's, in Tropanese language, for those of you who frequent the website TV Tropes, his Start of Darkness and Heavenly Host. Basically, what drove him to give in to his suppressed homicidal urges after arriving at that damned place along with several of his classmates from Byakudan High School. And I learned that the basic gist of what happened here was more or less what I understood of it from blood-covered repeated fear, based on what little snippets of information I was able to piece together. But what I didn't know was that Kizumi, in his own unempathetic way, was actually trying to be helpful to the group, but that attempt ended up backfiring horribly, to say the least, for everybody, especially because it unleashed the homicidal maniac within the guy. Thus, everybody who was alive in Heavenly Host came to know the terror of Pocket Knife. Also, yeah, we got to see a new person within their group called Shimada, but well, he didn't really stick he didn't stick around long enough here to really get to know the guy all that much. But from what we were able to see of him, he was just basically a piece of crap that nobody really liked. He didn't really make any real effort at all here to actually make himself somewhat redeemable or likable in my eyes, so I can't say I felt bad that he died. Well, at least too bad, because, I mean, dying in Heavenly Host is basically a fate worse than death, but, well, I've already spoken about that particular topic to hell and back at this point, so I don't think I really need to repeat myself on it at this point. And yeah, shortly after completing the chapter and seeing a credit sequence, this thing unlocked an 8th chapter called Blood Drive, which I'm assuming is going to act as like a prologue for Corpse Party Blood Drive. Which, in case if I'm right, then, well, I hope that Xseed Games decides to release Corpse Party Blood Drive soon. Otherwise, well, I'm probably going to be sitting here for an untold number of months, at least, just wondering just what the hell's going to go on in the next game here after I complete this chapter. Because I'm willing to bet that this thing is going to leave me on a good bit of one hell of a cliffhanger. So, we went through 7 chapters of prequels, interquels, and alternate what-if stories to get here. I'm quite curious to see just what this chapter is going to bring to the overall story. And I mean to the actual canon story. As in, what is it going to do to actually move the story forward? Past the events of Blood Covered. And perhaps most importantly, are we going to actually learn just what the hell the Book of Shadows actually is in this chapter? Guess there's only one way to find out, and well, I apparently don't need to make any choices, because as the little ending list here in the option menus basically shows, there is only the one and only ending for Blood Drive, so I don't really, I guess I just simply need to just sit back and enjoy the show. So, that being said, let's just go ahead and get this final chapter going, shall we? I don't know if I'll finish it. I don't know if I'll finish the whole thing in this one episode, but in case I don't, then, well, I'll obviously see you guys in the next episode, but, well, we'll see just how long this thing actually goes, so enough talking. Let's get started. Blood Drive. Book of Shadows Prologue. Blood Drive. Naomi! You're looking sad. This makes me sad. I would suggest that you go look at Box of Kittens somewhere, but that would probably remind you of that one cat that you lost a while back in your childhood, and frankly, I don't want to stir up painful memories, so maybe you'll feel better looking at puppies instead.
でね、うちの子が言うにはさ、あの事件は学校で流行ってる学校裏サイトが絡んでるとかね。怖いわね。
And you know what my kid told me? He said that incident was connected with an underground website that's gotten real popular at his school.
ああ、ちょっと前にニュースでも話題になったわね。ブログがいじめの温床になっているとか、出会い系の的にされてるとか。まだあるのあれって。
Oh, I think I heard about that in the news a while back. Profiles being used for bullying and to find dates. Is that kind of stuff still going on?
今でこそあまりニュースとかで表面化しないけど、まだまだ続いてるみたいよ。
Well, the news has stopped covering it, but it's still happening from what I hear.
うちの子もやってるのかしらね。聞いてみようかしら。
I wonder if my kid goes on any websites like that. Maybe I should talk to him about it.
学校帰りの夕方、私はまた来てしまった。
It was late afternoon, right around the time students were returning home from school. And here I was again.
目の前に聖子の家のインターホンがある。
Standing right in front of the intercom at the door to Seiko's house. Oh.
もうここに来てから1時間以上。ずっと襲うかどうか迷い続けている。
I've been here for over an hour now, standing, staring, wondering whether to push that button.
このままいても本当に不審者だ。昨日も一昨日も私はここで長い間立ち尽くして家に引き返していた。
I must have looked really suspicious, especially since I've been here yesterday and the day before too. And each time I wound up just going home.
今日こそはと思いを固めてきたんだ。意を決して襲う。
But today would be different. That's what I told myself. Today I'd actually pushed that intercom button. I was ready to face my demons. I don't know. Somehow I don't think that facing your demons this way is really gonna work out. Okay. So they are still here. We're siblings.
こら！みんな飛び出しちゃダメだぞ！
Hey, you two can't just run off like that.
ゆうくんだ。聖子の弟の。
That was you, Seiko's younger brother.
よし、整列。ちゃんと靴履いて。
Alright, line up. Make sure you've got your shoes on tight.
ほら、帽子が曲がってる。
There we go. Hey, straighten that hat.
いい子だな。よしよし。
Very
じゃあ、
good.
兄ちゃんと手つないでいくぞ。ちゃんと買い物に行けるかな？ケイ、アヤ。
I think we're ready now. Take my hands, please. Now, you think you two can behave at the market? Kay? Aya? Uh-huh. You bet.
いい返事だ。
That's what I like to hear.
私はとっさに物陰に隠れてしまった。ゆうくんやあの子たちは確かに聖子の兄弟たちだ。
So in Seiko's place, you has been promoted to the parental figure of the other two then, huh? I made sure I hid out of sight while they were leaving the house. You and those other two kids were definitely Seiko's younger siblings.
そう、私はあの子たちに会いたくて来たんだ。
They were the reason I'd come. They were the ones I wanted to see.
何を話せばいいのかわからない。 でも、聖子は確かにいたんだから。
I had no idea what I'd say to them. But I knew for sure that Seiko existed, so I had to say something.
この携帯の写メを見せて、お姉ちゃんだよって、聖子のこと聞こう。
Maybe I'd show them the cell phone picture and tell them, hey, this is your sister. You really think that's gonna work? Just showing some random girl with a hole in her face and expect them to remember who that is? I mean, ignoring the fact that she's been essentially spirited away in every sense of the word from the mortal world, how do you expect anyone to be able to figure out who that is here when their entire face is gone? Like, I know you're desperate here to do something, Naomi, but you need to think this shit through. And ask if they remembered anything about her.
大丈夫。説明すれば大丈夫。わからないなんて言うわけがない。
Although I guess it's kind of easy for me to say. If I were actually in her shoes, maybe I'd be tempted to do the same thing. It would be okay. I just need to explain myself. They'd understand. They had to. Considering they're gonna have no idea who she is, and probably by extension you, since you were primarily her friend, it's not gonna work.
私は心を決めて潜んでいた物陰から出た。
I'd made up my mind. Now was the perfect chance. I'd stepped out from my hiding place.
ねえ
Hey!
声をかけた私の腕を後ろから誰かが掴んで引っ張った。
But barely made out a single word before I felt someone grab my arm from behind, holding me back. I'm going to make a prediction on who it will be. It is either Yoshiki, or it's going to be one of the adults.
誰
Who's there?
ダメよ、ダメ
You're not Yoshiki. You're the exact opposite of Yoshiki. Where is my Yoshiki? Give him back to me. Don't do this. Don't do it!
委員長
Class rep.
気持ちわかるけどダメ
I understand where you're coming from, but you can't do
委
this.
員長篠崎さんが首を横に振って私を静止する。
Our class rep.
みるみる自分の視界が滲んでいく。
Our class rep, Shinozaki, was shaking her head at me. She was determined to stop me from confronting Seiko's family. My vision was starting to blur.
あの子たちに会ってどうするの？わかってるでしょ。結果は。
You know, what do you plan to say to them? You know how it's going to turn out. She does have a point, Naomi. She really does. But...
私は涙が止まらなくなってその場にしゃがみ込んだ。
I couldn't hold back my
委員
tears
長
any
も
longer.
目に涙を浮かべて私を見つめていた。
I squatted on the ground and looked up at the class rep, who was staring back at me with equally glassy eyes.
私の気持ちを本当に理解して共有してくれるのは
There are only a handful of people in the world who could truly understand what I was going through.
天神症事件から生きて帰ってきたこの篠崎さんとサトシと岸沼とゆかちゃんだけ。
Only those of us who returned from Heavenly Host Elementary alive. Only Shinozaki, Satoshi, Kishinuma, and Yuka.
天神症で命を落としてしまった友達聖子や鈴本さん、森重、宍戸先生は
As for those who lost their lives there, Seiko, Suzumoto, Morishige, and Miss Shishido.
私たちの帰ってきたこの世界では 存在自体が抹消されてしまっていたんだ。
We came back to find that their very existence was wiped clean from this world entirely.
中島さん、聞いて。
Nakashima. Hey.
うなだれて、打ちひしがれて歩いていた私に、横を歩いていた委員長が意を消したように切り出した。
I was walking home, defeated and dejected, with the class rep at my side when she suddenly addressed me. It sounded like she wanted to tell me something.
私ね、天神小学校を脱出してからこの半月の間、ずっとあの学校を支配していた篠崎義恵と。
I've been doing research these last couple weeks at the library, looking up information about the Shinozaki estate. And
篠崎幸子、二人の家、篠崎家についてを図書館で調べていたの。
that's the house where Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki lived. The place that the beings in control of Heavenly Host once called home.
連続児童誘拐殺害事件の新聞記事にはちょっとしか幸子のことは載っていないし。
You might recall that the newspaper articles we found about the kidnapping and murder incident gave precious little information about Sachiko.
その前の保健医開始事件については地域新聞以外には取り上げられてすらいないからちょっと大変だったんだけれどね。
And aside from local newspapers, nobody even bothered covering the news about Yoshie's death at all. Digging up this information was no small feat.
地面を見ながらポツポツと話す委員長の口調は、落ち着いた静かな決意のようなものが感じられた。
She was looking down at her feet and kept a steady, quiet tone the whole time she was talking. It seems like this was all leading up to something. The question is, what?
霊やオカルトの話については、この子はちょっとした権威だ。私はなんとなく頼もしいような思いで彼女の話を聞いていた。
But she was kind of an expert when it came to ghosts and occult and such, so I trusted her. I don't. I've seen her recklessness in blood-covered repeated fear, and to an extent even in this game, even though a lot of it was alternate universe scenarios. So even if she may have more than a cursory understanding of the spiritual world and all the dangers it may has, that knowledge is not really going to mean much at all if you're going to continuously make stupid decisions around those very dangerous spiritual things. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather, I don't know, get her sister involved, because I have no reason to think that she would be prone to making dumb, life-threatening decisions for both herself and everyone around her, so yeah. Like, I'm sure you mean well, Ayumi, but you need to grow a bit of a bigger brain first before I'd be willing to trust you to not do anything overtly reckless. I'm sorry. I want to know where she was going with this.
旧天神症のあったこの経験の外れ、山あいの近くにね、篠崎義恵の家があるらしいの。
It seems Yoshie Shinozaki's former home is here, in his prefecture. It's in the outskirts, by the mountains.
家？幸子と義恵の？
Her home? Like Yoshie's? And Sachiko's?
そう。この県内よ。
Yep. Right in our backyard.
そんな近くに？
It's that close?
ええ。天神小学校は、もともと私たちの地元にあった学校なの。
Yeah. Heavenly Host once stood where Kisaragi is now, after all. Makes sense.
そこに勤めていた篠崎義恵の家なんだから、それほど距離は離れていないわよ。
It'd be kind of hard to, basically go to your job and have your child attend school if you're all living like more than a prefecture away from it. And since Yoshie Shinozaki worked there, it makes sense her home wouldn't be too terribly far away.
ナホさんのブログにも載っていたんだけれど、あの人が幸子さんの片白のオリジナルをサルベージしてきた現地なの。
Naho mentioned it in her notes too, remember? That's where she salvaged the original Sachiko proxy for the ritual.
ね、何かあると思わない？
So, yeah. Seems like a good place for us to find something, don't you think?
そこには今でも篠崎家の呪いのオリジンが眠っているのよ。呪いを解明する何らかの手がかりがきっとあると思うの。
The origin of the Shinozaki family's curse rests within those walls, and I believe there must be some clue there that could help shed light on it.
私は思わず唾を飲み込んだ。
She had my full attention now. I swallowed hard, as if I were taking it all in. I understand that, look, I understand exactly where this is going, and I'm going to tell you up front, I sympathize with all of you. I really do. What's happened here just plain fucking sucks. You're all grieving, but you really should just leave well enough alone. Messing around with the curse more than you already have here, I mean, what if you cause the same thing to happen again to yourselves, or hell, make something even worse happen, and it just ends up increasing the body count? I think one tragedy is enough. Yeah, I'm suggesting that you guys just give up. I guess I am just suggesting you guys give up on trying to undo the spiriting away of your friends and all that, but I mean, given everything that you all faced up until now, I mean, you've got to realize just how dangerous it is to just keep meddling with this shit. I don't like it any more than any of you do, personally, but it's just, is it really worth the risk?
住所も控えてきた。電車に乗れば1時間足らずで着けるわ。中島さん、調査に行かない？今から。
I got an address, too. If we take the train, we could be there in less than an hour. So what do you say, Nakashima? Let's go check it out. Right now. Wait. You're gonna go check it out right now with just by yourselves? Have you at least decided to go talk to Yoshiki, Satoshi, and Yuka about it first before this? Because, I mean, just doing something like this here at a spur of a moment is an even worse decision than even if you went prepared here, because I was already just explaining here, but doing it right there without any semblance of preparation, you're just asking for something bad to happen. Come on, think this through.
篠崎の家。
The Shinozaki estate.
天神小学校では命に関わる思いをした。
I was haunted
その
by...
呪いの元凶に接近するんだ。危険な目に遭う可能性は数倍高いはずだ。でも
I was haunted by my memories of Heavenly Host, and this would entail visiting the source of it all, where the danger would be far greater. Yet somehow you just gotta do this here. You gotta set right what once went wrong, right? Again, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm telling you, this is just a bad idea. I can freaking feel it.
委員長。
Lead on, class rep.
時計は午後の4時半を回っていた。
It was right around 4:30 in the afternoon.
寒くなり始めたこの時期だと、向こうに着いてもすぐに日が落ちそうだけれど。
The day was already cooling into night, and the sun would surely be setting shortly after we arrived at our destination.
それでも私は、きっと委員長も。
But neither of us really cared.
一刻も早く出かけたかった。何でもいい。現状を打開する きっかけになるものが見つかるのなら。
I just wanted to be there, as soon as humanly possible. If there were even a slightest chance of finding answers, I'd welcome it. But what if there are answers you don't want to hear?
私たちはすがるような思いで電車に飛び乗って、県の端にあるその場所へと向かうことにしたんだ。
The two of us went right to the station and hopped on the very next train we could find out to the countryside, grasping at straws for all we were worth. I seriously can't believe you're both just doing this in a spur of the moment. This is just bad. I began to wish I'd gone back to change clothes before we left. But if I'd done that, I'd have to explain to Mom where I was going. And I sincerely doubt she would have been amenable to the idea. I could have always just gone anyway, of course. But then I'd be directly disobeying my mother and undoubtedly making her worry sick about me. The class rep and I were seated next to each other on a local commuter train I'd never ridden before. There were only 2 other passengers. Much like us, they were simply staring down at the ground and riding in silence, lost in their own thoughts. These last couple of weeks had been brutal. All 5 of us who survived were feeling it. We were more exhausted than we'd ever been in our entire lives. But no matter how crazy people said we were, no matter how much our souls ached from the memories, we could never forget Seiko and the others. Every photo we had of them, though, be it on film or digital, had its face blacked out completely. And the scariest, saddest thing I could imagine was the passage of time. Because eventually, I knew I'd have trouble remembering what they looked like.
聞いて。
Listen.
整理するわね。私たちだけは覚えてる。ゆい先生や鈴本さん、篠原さん、森重くん。
I want to run something by you. We're the only ones who have any memory of Miss Yui, Suzumoto, Shinohara, and Morishige, right?
天神小学校で命を落とした人たちはみんな最初からいなかったかのように現世の人の記憶から消されている。
Because if you die in Heavenly Host, it's as if you never existed in the first place. You're erased from the collective memory of everyone in the real world. Which is why this is really such a bad idea that you're even messing with this at all. Especially with no preparation. I implore you, at least make some preparation if you're dead set on doing this. Why was she bringing this up? I just looked down at my knees, trying unsuccessfully to fight back the tears that were welling up in my eyes yet again.
だけど、これを見て。
Well, have a look at this.
ナホの霊界情報局。あの霊能力者の子のブログだね。
Naho's Nods to the Netherworld. It's just that Spirit Medium girl's blog, right?
何か気づかない？
Doesn't anything seem odd about to you? The blog's final entry was the one detailing the Sachiko Ever After ritual. We already knew that. And there were no updates after it because I just realized something. Naho died in Heavenly Host. So how the hell can Ayumi and literally everybody else on the planet remember who the hell Naho is? let alone her own websites and everything are still being around. There's even her name, like, right here in English. Naho Saenoki. Could somebody please explain to me what this is about? Anybody? But we already knew that. There were no updates after it because...
あれナホって人確か
Wait. Didn't Naho die? Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. I can't believe it took me this long to realize it.
そう
Right. Okay, so it's not... So they can see it too, then. So... Okay, I will admit I'm curious. Why can everybody remember her? The class rep nodded and looked into my eyes.
ナホさんも天神小学校の中で命を落としたはず
Naho lost her life in Heavenly Host Elementary School, just like everyone else.
どういうこと
But... how can that be?
理由はわからないわだけど
I'm not sure the
この
reason.
通り全ての人が存在を消されるわけじゃないみたいなの
But this is proof positive. Proof that not everyone who dies in this school gets erased from existence. Okay, so... that does seem to be what this whole thing is implying, yes, but... the only thing I can think of as to why Naho's memory and any traces of her still existing is because she's a spirit medium. This is just popping up in my head, and maybe that's the reason why, is because she's a spirit medium, so... I have no idea exactly how that would factor into anything exactly, but maybe having the powers of spirit medium gives you some kind of protection from the effects of being spirited away in a place like Heavenly Host if you were to die there and have your soul essentially trapped. Otherwise, if you didn't have those powers at all, then basically you would be completely, I don't know, absorbed or something. Every trace of you would essentially be absorbed into whatever Heavenly Host-like place you find yourself in if you die there. Like, I don't know. I'm just pulling this stuff out of my butt here and just trying to think of how this might work here. But it's the only something along these lines is the only thing I can think of as to why her existence is still remaining in the mortal world. Because she's a spirit medium. Unless we actually find somebody here who is confirmed to not be a spirit medium, and we find traces of their existence in the real world, you know. Actually, no, wait. Sachiko would still exist here because she technically didn't really die in Heavenly Host. She died in the real world, and her spirit just merely manifested in Heavenly Host. So it would make sense then why she would still be there. She would still exist in the moral world along with the ghosts of the other children from the Heavenly Host murders incident. So, yeah, unless we actually get somebody who is confirmed to have actually died within the otherworldly Heavenly Host and still have traces of their existence remaining in the moral world, I'm gonna go on the idea that the only reason Naho's existence still remains is because she's a spirit medium. Otherwise, this might be some kind of weird cosmic fluke.
同じようにあの学校で亡くなっていた響先生の存在もこの世にちゃんと残ってた。
I checked on her mentor, Mr. Kibiki, too. He also died in Heavenly Host, but just like Naho, there's still ample record of his existence. Okay, so right there then. We got right there that somebody who doesn't have spiritual powers at all could die in Heavenly Host and yet still have ample records of their existence in the moral world. Okay, so that kind of just blows my spirit medium theory right out of the water. Okay, as interesting as this is, as interested as I am to figure out why their existence still remains in spite of everybody else's fading, I still hold to the argument here that you're both still delving in shit here that is best left alone. So, even though you're going to do this anyway, and we're probably going to get some kind of answer or another here once you do, I still think this is a very bad idea. Like, seriously, what's the cost of finding the answers once you get them? I was literally on the edge of my seat, leaning in close and hanging on her every word. She flashed me a smile.
希望を捨てないでいいよ。
So let's not give up hope, okay? Okay. I was crying hard now, but for the first time since we came back, I could see the tiniest, faintest glimmer of hope in the darkness. It wasn't much to go on, but it was easily the best news I'd heard in 2 weeks. It made me feel a lot better about this important trip. Impromptu trip, excuse me. Even just this one vague clue improved our chances of finding something at the Shinozaki estate significantly. At least now, we knew what to look for.
岸駅です。
Now arriving at Kishi Station.
着いたね。すごい。本当に地方って感じ。なんか空気が美味しい。
Guess we're here. Man, we're really out in the boonies, aren't we? The air smells so delicious.
よかったね。まだ日が明るいうちで。さあ、暗くなる前になんとか現地に行きましょう。
It's nice, isn't it? And we were fortunate to get out here while there's still some light left. To get here while there's still light left. We should find the estate before it gets dark. Yeah.
終点の駅で電車を降りると、そこは畑や民家が並ぶ少し寂れた雰囲気の静かな農村だった。
This is definitely farm country, that's for sure. Looks peaceful. This was the end of the line. A desolate farming community, with nothing but farmhouses and fields as far as the eye could see.
山あいの土地を開発しているためか、道が緩やかに上り坂になっている。
There was only one main road, and due to the mountainside setting of this picturesque village, it maintained a gradual upward slope the whole way.
人があんまりいないね。
Not a lot of people around.
できれば人に会って話を聞きたいんだけどな。
Yeah. And here I was hoping I could meet with one of the locals and ask some questions.
この辺りでは篠崎家は結構大きな影響力のある家柄だったみたいなの。
Evidently, the Shinozaki family had a lot of clout here once, and were held in high esteem.
そうなんだ。委員長も篠崎さんだけど、遠い縁者だったりするのかな、やっぱ。
Really? Since you're a Shinozaki too, I wonder if you have some distant ancestry in common with them or something. Only now do they finally begin to question if they're actually distantly related. Or related at all. About time, if you ask me. But, again, as I noted back in Blood Covered, I mean, I think there are a lot of common surnames in Japan too, so even if the surname is the same, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're related to them, even distantly. So, yeah.
どうだろう。篠崎姓は全国にいっぱいいるからね。
I guess it's possible. But there are an awful lot of Shinozakis in Japan, you know? Yeah, see what I mean? It may be possible, but it may be very slim indeed. That's true.
ねえ、道はこっちで合ってるの？
So, are we going the right way?
こっちだと思うんだけど、目的の住所、実は番地の詳細までは分かってないんだよね。
I think it's this way, yeah. But to be honest, the address I found didn't have a house number, so I'm not entirely sure.
あ、でも委員長の携帯なら、ほら、GPS だっけ？あれでざっくりと方向はわかるんじゃないの？
But what about your cell phone? Doesn't it have that GPS thing? Can't we use that to figure out where we're going?
それがね、ここ、なぜだか位置情報を取得できないの。おかしいな。
I already tried, but it looks like there's no map data on file for this area, which is actually very strange.
よくわからないけど。
If you say so.
道は舗装はされているけど、ひびだらけで、細かな石や砂がいっぱい転がっているから、歩くたびにジャリジャリ言う。
The road was paved the whole way, but it was full of cracks and holes resulting in countless tiny pebbles and patches of sand crunching under our feet.
少しずつ空が暗くなってきているせいかな。
And the darker it got, the more noticeable the sound of the uneven terrain became.
見知らぬ土地をこうして女子二人で制服で歩いていると、なんとなく心もとなくなってきた。
There was something unsettling about the idea of two schoolgirls in uniform walking through a strange, largely deserted village at the cusp of twilight. Now that you mention it, I think you're right.
ねえ、やっぱり人に聞いた方がいいよね。
I hope you all have
あの
blunt
うち訪ねてみない？
I hope you both have blunt objects in case you need to do a little self-defense impromptu. Hey, I really think we should stop and ask someone for directions. How about we pay that house a visit?
委員長が前方にある一軒家を指さす。
She was pointing at one of the isolated farmhouses directly in front of us.
そうだね。暗くなってきてるし、急ごうか。
Sounds good. It's getting dark after all. Let's pick up the pace.
すみません。
Excuse me.
すみません。
Hello?
留守かな。他を当たろうか。
Maybe they're not home. Let's try someplace else.
うん。
Okay. I think they're home. And I hear sinister music playing.
びっくりした。なんだろう。
Scared the crap out of me. What was that? Huh.
怖いね。離れましょう。
Yeah, I don't like this. Let's get away from here. Maybe they were just chopping up some beef or something. I don't know. Could have been benign.
なんか嫌な感じだけど、でも場所聞かないことには始まらないからね。よし、あのお家に行ってみよう。
I know it's a little unsettling, but if we don't get some information, we'll never find the place. So, come on. Let's try asking that one.
委員長は付近にあった青い屋根の民家を指さした。
This time she was pointing to a slightly more inviting-looking residence nearby, sporting a blue roof.
すみません。
Well, they got a nice front door at least. Hello?
すみません。
Hello? Is anyone home?
はい。
Yes?
あ
こんばんは。ちょっと道をお尋ねしたいのですが。
Good evening, miss. We're a bit lost and would be very grateful if you could help us find our way.
玄関ドアのすりガラスを挟んで女性の姿が見える。
I could see the figure of a middle-aged woman through the frosty glass door.
知らない人間の私たちの声にためらったのか、女性は少し悩んでから、
I wasn't sure if she was actually going to open it for us, given that we were strangers and she was, by all appearances, a woman alone in an isolated house. And she opened it. What's all this then?
こんばんは。突然ごめんなさい。私たち藤沢市から来ました。あるお宅を目指しているのですが、住所がわからなくて。
Good evening. I'm sorry to bother you so late. We've come all the way from Fujisawa. We're trying to find a certain residence. So that's your town name.
あらあら、かわいいお客さん。もう暗くなるのに大変だね。
Oh my, what cute little visitors. And coming all this way with the sun going down, no less.
よかった。優しそうな人だ。私は委員長と一緒にペコリと頭を下げて、おばさんと話をした。
Thank goodness. She seemed like a perfectly normal, perfectly kind old woman. Yeah, well, a lot of people thought that Kizumi was a perfectly fine, upstanding young individual, and look at how he turned out. I'm not taking any chances with this old lady. You got any corpses in the fridge? I took my place next to the class rep and bowed my head in respect.
どこに行きたいんだって？
So where is it you're trying to go then?
この住所に行きたくて。でも番地の詳細がわからないんです。こちらのお宅なのですが。
I'm trying to reach this address, but I don't have a house number. This is all I know.
どれどれ？
Let's see.
篠崎の家になんのよ。
What business do you have to the Shinozaki estate?
実は私たち調べ事をしていて。
We're investigating something, right?
あ、はい。学校のことで必要があって。
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's, for a school assignment. Oh, Lord, Naomi, you're... Oh. I think a better lie would have been, hey, we're actually trying to find this estate here because we've recently discovered that my friend Ayumi here might be distantly related to some people who lived there once, and we were just simply trying to see if we could find this place and either find anything and just try to find this place and see what we could find there. That would be a lot more convincing.
おばさんは急に立ち上がり、強引に私たちの体を家の外に押し出した。
The old lady's demeanor changed in an instant. She made herself as large as she could and began pushing us out of her house. Huh!
おばさん、何？
Miss? Is something wrong?
出て行きな！早く出て行きな！
Get out! Go on! Get out of here! What?
何なの？
What was that all about?
篠崎家の名前を出しただけで、あんなに？
Just seeing the words Shinozaki estate seemed to send her off the deep end.
困ったね。
This could be a problem. It already is a problem. Who are you kidding, Ayumi? And I think her very reaction to just seeing the words Shinozaki estate should really clue you both in that maybe you should both just drop this. At least for now. Maybe come back with a little more preparation, or even better yet, drop the whole thing altogether and just try to move on with your lives while you still have them and not put them in any unnecessary jeopardy.
辺りを見回すと、だんだん日が落ちてきている。まだ空は青いけど、街灯に明かりがつき始めていた。
The day was fading fast. The sky was still blue for now, but it was getting darker by the minute. Streetlights were popping on all around us.
別の家探
Can
し
we
ま
at
しょ
least
う。
get some
篠崎
sunsets?
家について教えてくれる人だってきっといるよ。
Well, you know, can we at least get a sunset or twilight sky here to really show that it's getting darker or something? Because for all we know, it could still be the middle of the day going by this background. Let's just try to find another house. There must be someone around here who will tell us what we need to know.
そうだね。
Yeah, you'd think. Huh.
おばさん、まだ立ってる。扉の向こう。
An old lady is still standing there, right inside the door.
本当だ。
Oh God, you're right.
まだ見てるの？
Why? She's still watching us? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she's doing, considering that you've apparently brought up the name of freaking Sauron, or Voldemort. Or at least her equivalent of it.
行こう。なんか怖い。
Let's go, okay? This is getting really creepy.
明るかったおばさんの表変に怖くなって、私たちは足早にそこを離れた。
She seems like such a kind old woman, too, when she first answered the door. But now she just felt menacing. The sudden change was almost staggering.
6時半か。
6:30, huh? Yeah.
それから結構な距離を歩いてきた。
We've walked for quite a while after that.
だんだん民家は減ってきて、辺りは田んぼや雑木林が多くなる。 山に登りつつあるみたい。
The fields and trees were becoming more plentiful, while houses were becoming a much rarer sight. The road's incline had gone a lot steeper too.
この先に進んでも家なんてあるのかどうか不安になる。
We were literally climbing a mountain now, and the very likelihood of finding the house we sought, or any house at all, seemed to be lessening with every step.
あ、車だわ。危ないわよ、中島さん。
Ah, car coming. Watch out, Nakashima. Look out, guys. They may be trying to run you over. It could be the old lady. Trying to kill you. Thanks.
道路の端により後ろから来る車が通り過ぎるのを待とうとした。
We pushed ourselves against the guardrail and waited for the car approaching from behind to pass by before we continued our trek.
おお、どうした？女子が二人でこんなところで危ねえでよ。
Hey, what are a couple of schoolgirls doing in a place like this? It's dangerous to be walking in the road, you know.
通り過ぎずに私たちの横につけた軽トラックから優しそうなおじさんが顔を出す。
The mini pickup pulled alongside us, and an older gentleman stuck his head out the window. He seemed like a sociable sort.
私たち篠崎さんってお宅を探してるんです。
We're actually looking for the Shinozaki residence, if you have any idea where that is.
篠崎？ああ、この辺で篠崎っつったらあそこだな。もっと山ん中だ。
Yeah, the old Shinozaki estate. It's up that away. It's even the mountains.
この先ですか？
Just up ahead?
うん。
Yep.
よかった。方向合ってたんだ。
Well, that's good. We've been going the right way after all.
けど、ずいぶんまだ距離があるぜ。歩きだとまだ結構かかるぜ。
Yeah, but it's a long ways in there. If you is walking, it's gonna take you a good long while.
何の用があるのかわからんが、乗っけてってやろうか？
I don't know what business you got in a place like that, but hop in if you want. I'll take you up.
委員長と顔を見合わせる。
The class rep and I looked at one another square in the eyes. Don't accept rides from strangers.
少し迷ったけど、もう時間も遅いし、これは渡りに船じゃないだろうか。
You seemed a little shady, but it was getting pretty late. And as they say, beggars can't be choosers. We wouldn't get another opportunity like this.
私たちは
You don't know that?
乗
Maybe
せ
you
てもらう
would.
ことにした。
Maybe you'll find a unicycle lying around somewhere, and you can we can hop on your shoulders, Naomi. You can both pedal your way up the mountain. So we thanked the old man and got in his truck.
一応3人乗れる車だけど、狭くてすまねえな。
Truck's supposed to be a 3-seater, but it's kind of crowded. Sorry about that.
いえ、助かります。
It's quite all right. We're very grateful.
歩いてじゃ夜になってたかもしれないね。
If we kept on walking, it would have been nighttime before we knew it.
まあ、俺も今じゃ篠崎の家の方まではなかなか山上がらねえからな。おめえたち、あんなところに何しに行くんだ？
Well, I sure ain't got a lot of business up at the old Shinozaki estate on the mountains these days. What are you two looking to go up there anyhow? Why are you two looking to go up
なん
there?
と言ったらいいのか。少し調べたいことがあって。
Well, I'm not really sure how to put it. Let's just say there's some information we're trying to find.
調べたいこと？
Information?
あそこに昔住んでいた篠崎よしえさんというお医者さんについてです。
About a nurse who used to live there a long time ago. A woman named Yoshie Shinozaki.
あそこはまあ、自宅兼診療所でもあったから、昔はよく村人が通ってたもんだったがな。
Yeah, back in the day it used to be a home-run clinic, it did. Lots of people went up there all the time.
今はもう誰も近づかんし、どうなっとるかわからんよ。
But nobody goes near it anymore. Don't know what kind of shape it'll be in. So, why does nobody go up there exactly?
ずいぶん山道を登ってきた。この辺りからは 管理もあまりされていないのか、道が悪くなってくる。
We just kept driving farther up the mountain path. And the higher we got, the rougher the ride became. Road maintenance was clearly not a priority here. So you two are not going to bother asking why it is that everybody is staying the hell away from the Shinozaki estate. Are you both just looking to go into a very dangerous situation completely and utterly blind, with no idea what you'll be stepping into?
タイヤが段差を
That's the
拾
sort
っ
of shit
て、
that
車がガタガタと揺れ始める。
I mean, that's the sort of shit here that I would do as a Let's Player. But employing that in real life? Bad idea. All the time. Without fail. With 4 tires on 4 different elevations at any given point in time, the whole truck was being rocked to its core.
いた！
Ow!
大丈夫？
Are you okay?
あ、平気。シートベルトしててよかった。
Yeah, I'm fine. Just glad I'm wearing my seatbelt.
すごい道ですね、おじさん。
This is quite the road, isn't it, mister? Uh-oh, he's not talking. That's not a good sign.
なんだかちょっと運転が怖い。横で委員長の頭がガクンガクン揺れてる。大丈夫かな？
The old man's driving was starting to frighten me. I could see Ayumi's head bouncing up and down, and it honestly felt like we were in a runaway vehicle.
おじさん、ちょっとスピードが。
Mister? Aren't you going a little fast? What's going on?
破裂しそうな勢いで心臓が体の中で暴れている。今確かに人影が。
My heart was beating a mile a minute. That was a person on the road, wasn't it?
私と委員長は真っ青になっておじさんの顔を見た。
The class rep and I had both gone pale. We looked over at the old man.
大丈夫？聞いとらんわ。
It's okay. Whatever it was, I didn't hit it. What?
人や動物を引いた時はもっとすげえ音がするでな。
Believe me, you hit a person or an animal on the road, it makes a bigger noise than that. Do you have lots of experience with that sort of thing, sir?
なんだかこの人もおかしい。さっきまでの優しい雰囲気がどこかに消えてしまった感じがする。
This old man seemed to have gone a little weird now as well. And much like the old woman in town, he started off so kind and helpful.
今の人影は。
What was that? In the road?
わからん。
Don't know.
これ、ここから先はもう車が入れんよ。あとは歩きだ。行くのか行かねえのか。
Hey, end of the line. Can't go no farther by car. You're gonna have to hoof it. You going? Or you want me to drive you back? Last chance, ladies. This is your last chance to go back.
ありがとう、おじさん。
Thanks very much, sir.
待っててやるけ。気が済んだら戻ってけ。こんなところに娘っ子二人ほったらかすわけにはいかねえしな。
I'll be waiting here for you. You just come back when you're done. I can't rightly leave 2 little girls out here by themselves, after all.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you for your consideration.
大丈夫、委員長。
Class rep, you okay?
怖かっ
That was scary.
なんかおかしな感じだったけど、でも待っててくれるってやっぱりいい人じゃないかな。
There was definitely something strange about him. But he did say he'll wait for us, so I think he's a good person where it counts. We can't make that decision yet, Naomi.
そうだよね。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
すっかり日も傾いて夕暮れを過ぎていた。結構きつい傾斜になっているこの道の先に、篠崎義恵の自宅、兼診療所があるという。
The sun was setting rapidly, and evening was in full stride. At the top of this uncompromisingly steep road sat Yoshie Shinozaki's home and clinic.
あ、高台が見えてきた。あの上かな。
Oh, look. The plateau's up ahead. Is that the place?
いよいよね。
We finally made it.
ここが
Is this...
何もない。
There's... nothing here.
私たちがたどり着いたそこは、篠崎家の跡地だった。建物は取り壊されて、完全に更地になっていた。
This had to be the place. Beside the Shinozaki estate. But there was no house here anymore. The building was torn down. It was just an empty lot.
せっかくここまで来たのに。
And after, we came all this way too.
あ、でも委員長、あそこに、なんや。
Wait, hold up. Look over there. Is that a barn?
本当だ。どうしてこれだけ。
Looks more like a shack to me. You're right. I wonder why this was spared if the estate wasn't. That's a good question.
更地の横には小さな納屋が残っていて、電灯のスイッチを入れるとまだ電気も通っていた。
It was a small barn on the edge of the property. And remarkably, when I flipped the light switch, the lights actually came on. It still had electricity. How?
こんなことってある？
Is this possible?
気持ち悪いね。
Yeah. It's kind of giving me the creeps.
私たちはせめてここに何かないかと納屋の中を調べてみた。
Despite our misgivings, we'd gone far outside our comfort zone to get here, so we set about searching this mysterious barn for any answers. How about that? We got some actual gameplay now. Still, I wonder why we still have to... Well, we're not in Heavenly Host, so I doubt we'll have to worry about darkening. So I think maybe I can just examine things willy-nilly, not have to worry about anything, which would be nice. Looks like it's basically this stuff right here. It's a large drum that seems to have once been used for burning waste products.
中は鈴と灰だらけだね。何を燃やしていたんだろう。
Nothing but soot and ash inside. I wonder what was burned in here.
なんだろうね。見た感じ、ただの灰だと思うけれど。
I don't know. Looks like plain old ash to me, but it could have been anything. Like human remains. It's a hemp sack that's filled to the brim with some kind of grain. Probably feed for farm animals.
鶏とか飼っていたのかな。
Guess they had chickens or something here. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly never thought of Yoshie and Sachiko as the barn/farmer types. It's an old worn-out blanket that someone seems to have left here.
家のない人がここで暖を取っているのかもしれないね。
Somebody from the outside must have sought shelter in here at some point.
そっか。風が避けられるだけでも全然違うものね。冷えてきたね、やっぱり日が落ちると。
Oh yeah, maybe. I guess just getting out of the wind isn't always enough. And it's starting to get kind of cold in here, with the sun down. Yeah. Okay, so what's in this box? There's a mess of old cardboard boxes here, along with a rusted toolbox, and any number of odds and ends. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly useful in or among any of them,
段
however.
ボールに篠崎1って書いてあるね。
Hey, look. This box has Shinozaki 1 written on it.
本当だ。じゃあやっぱりここが元篠崎義恵の家だったことは確かみたいだね。
You're right. I guess this means this really was Yoshie Shinozaki's house at some point.
2人で数十分の間、床の下や天井の木目まで調べてみたけれど、
We spent another half hour or so riffling through the barn from floor to ceiling, looking for anything we could possibly find that might help us.
篠崎義恵や幸子に関する資料は何もなさそうね。
I don't see a single thing in here that sheds any light on Yoshie or Sachiko Shinozaki at all.
それにかなり暗くなってきたよ。おじさんも待たせてるし。
It's full on night outside too. We've kept that poor old man waiting long enough.
せっかく来たのに心残りだったけれど、仕方なく今日は戻ることに決めた。
It seemed like a waste to leave here empty-handed, but we'd done all we could. For today, at least, it was time to start heading home. I agree. Go
納
home.
屋しか残ってないなんてね。
Can't believe all that's left is a barn.
うん。
Yeah. I hope you don't find like a basement
明
somewhere.
日もっと早い時間にまた来ようよ。付近の人たちの話も聞いてみたいし。
We should come back a little earlier. Tomorrow a little earlier. I'd like to try talking to more of the locals.
そうだね。
Sounds like a plan. It felt like the sun had been setting forever, but now it was nowhere in sight. The wooded mountains all around us were cloaked in a veil of darkness. There weren't any lights to help guide our path, either, so we really couldn't see where we were going.
暗いね。来た道、こっちで合ってたっけ？
Man, it's dark. Was this the way we came?
さっきの車道に出なきゃね。多分合ってると思うけど。来た時まっすぐ歩いただけだったし。あ、
We
見て、委員長。
need to find our way back to the road. I think that's it, though, since I remember just walking straight toward the barn. Class rep, look!
木々に囲まれた林の向こうに、小さくトラックの車内灯が見えた。
Nestled among the branches just beyond a small grove of trees, the inside lights of the tiny truck shone like a beacon in the
あ
night.
れ、おじさんの車だよね。
It's the old man's truck.
うん、来た。よかった、迷わなくて。森で遭難とかしたら大変だからね。
Yeah, it has to be. Thank goodness. I didn't much like the idea of getting stranded in the woods.
足を使って動いた今日は、不思議な充実感があった。家で何もできずに落ち込んでいるより、ずっといい。
There was something oddly fulfilling about getting out and actually doing something. Success or no, it felt so much more fruitful than moping about at home.
盲目的でも構わない。毎日少しでも前進していれば、必ず。
I didn't care if this
希望
was...
と少し違っても、近いところへは行けているはずだよね。
I didn't care if this was a fool's errand. As long as I just kept looking, day after day, I felt like I could move on. It wasn't hope. It was purpose. Looking for any hope of... This is the exact opposite of moving on. You're setting yourself to look for something day in and day out, and may ultimately come up empty-handed each and every time. How exactly is this moving on? Like, I'm not trying... I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here or anything like that, but honestly, this doesn't feel like moving on to
聖子
me.
が教えてくれた言葉だ。
Seiko taught me that. Well, Seiko gave you bad advice,
お待たせしました、
or
おじ
you're
さん。
just taking it a bit too far.
あれ？
Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh?
あれ、おじさんは？
Wait, where's the old man?
待たせすぎちゃったかな。
Maybe
寒いし、ひょっとしたらあれかも。
maybe we were gone too long for him. I mean, it is cold, but maybe he had to, you know. Tinkle? I was actually going to suggest that. She began scratching her head and blushing a bit, clearly embarrassed at the suggestion.
ああ、そっか。まあエンジンかかってるし、すぐ戻ってきてくれるよね。待ってよか。
Yeah, maybe. Well, he left the engine running, so he should be back soon. Let's just wait for him.
なんかね、寒くて私もお腹冷えてきちゃったよ。中で待たせてもらわない？
It's so chilly out here, though. My stomach's freezing. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if we wait inside the truck, right?
そうだね。開く？
That's true. Okay, then class reps first.
あれ？
Huh?
ダメだわ。ロックかかってる。
Oh, good. It's locked.
しょうがないね。外で待ってよ。
Well, that sucks. Guess we don't have much choice. Let's just wait out here.
寒い。何時かな今。
It's so cold outside. What time is it anyway? You have phones, don't you? Look at your clocks on them.
8時17分。寒いわけだよ。
8:17. About the right time for cold night air, really.
おじさん帰ってこないね。どうしよっか。
The old man's not coming back, is he? So what do we do?
道も見えないほど真っ暗な車道は、歩いて下山するには距離がありすぎると思うけれど。
It was so dark we couldn't even see the road. And climbing all the way back down would require far more of a hike than we were prepared for. It may be your only chance, ladies, so... Oh, I get a choice. Let's start walking anyway.
歩いて降りられるかな。来るとき結構車に乗ったよ。
I mean, this obviously... I highly doubt this is going to influence anything at all, save for like maybe a scene or two, because we only have the one ending for Blood Drive, so... Yeah. But I mean, hey, I'm trying to steer you guys towards the path of safety, so... You should be thankful. Do you think we can make it back on foot? I mean, we were in the truck for a long time on the drive up here.
でもいつまでもここにいるわけにもいかないし。
But it's not like we can just stand around forever.
仕方ないね。おじさんには悪いけど、メモでも残して山を降りようか。
I guess you're right. Okay. I feel bad leaving the old man behind, but let's just write him a note and start heading back.
私手帳持ってるからこれで俺と
Sure.
先に帰りますって。
I have my notebook with me. I'll thank him and let him know we went on
うん。
ahead.
このワイパーに挟んでおけば気づいてくれるかな。
Okay. If we put under his windshield wiper, we'll probably see it when he comes back.
トラックを離れ、私たちは車道を歩いて山を降り始めた。
Let's be real here. Something probably bad happened to the old man back when they left him behind, and that's the reason why he's not showing up. He might be dead in the woods somewhere, and we're actually probably walking right up to his corpse. I'd almost bet money on it. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a largely uneventful trek back down the mountain. As unlikely as that might be to occur. But it is still a possibility. And so we began the long walk back down the mountainside, quickly losing sight of the truck among the dense foliage.
街灯もない真っ暗な道はとても危険で。
There were no street lights, so our visibility was pretty much non-existent. It was extremely treacherous.
気を緩めると道路脇のガードレールのない部分から山の斜面に滑り落ちてしまいかねない。
If we weren't careful, we could have easily found ourselves stepping off the road in a section with no guardrails and sliding down the mountainside.
くねくねと曲がった道がずっと続くせいで方向感覚もわからなくなり、同じ道を ぐるぐる回っているかのような錯覚を起こす。
It didn't help that the road itself kept winding back and forth, causing us to lose all sense of direction and wonder if we were going in circles.
委員長、大丈夫？
Last rep. You okay?
やっぱりこれ歩いて降りるの大変だね。
Yeah. This really won't be an easy walk, will it?
どうしよう。戻る？
No, it won't. What do you want to do? Should we go back?
おじさんの車のところまで？
To the truck, you mean?
でももう30分くらい歩いてるし、戻ってもいなくなってたら？
To the truck, you mean? But we've already been walking for a half hour. What if we go back and he's not even there anymore?
だね。このまま降りていくしかないか。
That's true. Guess our best bet really is just to persevere.
あれ、あそこに車の明かりが見えるよ。
Oh, shit. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in some kind of bubble. I'm going in literal circles. I'm just looping back no matter which direction, and I'll just keep looping back no matter which direction I go. That's what I'm in right now, isn't it? I'm in some kind of bubble where I'm trapped. That is the exact same truck. Hey, look. It's another car. I can see its lights.
他にもここに来てる人がいたんだ。ラッキーだね。乗せてくれないかな？
Wow. So someone else came all the way up here too? Lucky for us. I hope they'll be willing to give us a ride.
行ってみよう。
Let's go check it out.
嘘。これ。
It can't be.
さっきのおじさんのトラックじゃない。
Isn't this the old man's truck?
そんな、どうして？一本道をまっすぐ降りてきただけなのに。
How? How is that possible? It's just one road, and we were heading downhill the whole time. Yeah, we're definitely trapped. We've reached the point of no return, and we decide to plunge forward anyway. We are well and truly fucked here. Good going, girls. You had every chance to walk away and try to move on with your lives, and I mean actually move on. But nope. Now we're stuck on top of a mountain with no discernible way of getting out of it. So I guess our only option is to go right back to the Shinozaki estate, maybe find a shovel in that barn and start digging and hope that there's maybe a hidden basement right where the house once stood or something here that you can all go in there and then maybe find some other kinds of strange shit here to gawk at for the foreseeable future. Because there's really no other option here at this point. You're trapped.
これ、私のメモ。
That's the
確か
note
に
I
おじさんの
left.
トラックだよ。やだ。
This really is his truck. God, what's going on?
まさに狐につままれたようだった。
I felt like we'd been tricked by a fox spirit or something. So darkening is at 0%, so whatever is going on here, it doesn't induce darkening. Well, yet anyway. I mean, all we did was just loop so far.
私たちがここまで歩いてきた間に分かれ道の類はなかったはず。
And I was fairly confident there weren't any forks in the road at all the entire time we were walking. So I honestly couldn't explain what happened.
暗くなり騒がしくなってきた虫の声すらだんだん不気味に聞こえてくる。
It somehow got even darker, and the faint sounds of bugs zipping around was giving the whole countryside a general feeling of eerie malaise. Well, we were going downhill the whole time, and yet we somehow wound up back here. So we're obviously trapped, but why not? Let's just try again, just for the fun of it.
降りるの？もう一度？
You want to go down that road? Again?
きっと何かの間違いだよ。変な道に入って ぐるっと回ってきちゃったんだ。
I'm sure we just made a wrong turn somewhere. We were going back and forth so much, it's easy to see how we could have gone and turned around.
今度は分かれ道とかに注意していきましょう。
So we just had to pay closer attention this time. Make sure we don't take any side roads by mistake. Okay. And so once again, we left the safety of the truck and began another steady descent down the mountain. It felt like we've been walking for about an hour now. I wondered how long we'd actually spent up here on the mountain. I could have checked the time, of course, but I was afraid to. Just in case, just in the off chance that maybe the clock stopped moving too. I guess that's also a remote possibility. We didn't speak at all, but the sound of the class rep's strained breathing gave me comfort. Just knowing she was here made me feel a lot bit more at ease.
中島さん、平気？大丈夫？
Nakashima? Are you okay? Why do you ask?
相当不安な顔をしていたのか、委員長が私の顔を覗き込んで声をかけてくれる。
She looked at me with a concerned expression on her face and broke the uncomfortable silence of the lonely, dark walkway of her question.
あ、ありがとう。また結構歩いたよね。早く麓に着かないかな。
Yeah, thanks. After today, though, I don't think I'm going to want to go out for a walk again for a good long while. Fingers crossed we're almost there.
だね。
Yeah.
あれ？今、委員長が右手を引っ込めた気がする。私を心配して手をつなごうとしてくれたのかな。
I could swear she just pulled back her right hand. Was she worried about me? Was she going to suggest we hold hands or something? She's probably just scared.
さっきもこれくらいの時間歩いたんだよね。
Feels like we've been walking about as long as we did before, huh?
またトラックが置いてあったりして。
I swear if we see that truck again.
やめてよ。ゾッとするじゃない。
Come on, don't even joke about that. You're going to freak me out. Honk honk.
ちょっと。
No.
ありえなくない？
How is this even possible? Spiritual wizardry, that's how.
おかしくなりそう。
I feel like I'm going crazy.
変だよ、この山。
There's something not right about this mountain. You think so?
携帯も圏外だし、これじゃ助けも呼べないね。
And my cell phone's showing out of area. We can't even call for help. Well, we've been cut off too. We're looping. We're out of area, and we can't even call for help.
おじさんどこ
We
行った
are
のか
well
な？
and truly isolated.
全然戻ってきてくれない。
Where did the old man get off to anyway? How can he still not be back?
エンジンかけっぱなしでね。
He just left the engine running.
暗い森の中、アイドリングの音だけが響き渡っていた。
The only sound either of us could hear in this dense, dark forest was that of the truck's engine idling away. Well, there's two things he could be doing right now. He could be wandering these endless woods, same as you right now, God knows where. Or he's lying around dead nearby somewhere. And I'm going to bet it's probably the latter.
どうしよう。このまま私たち帰れなくなったりして。
Some axe murderer probably came around and just axed him in the face, and now he's rotting away in some bushes nearby. Or maybe Hammer Time managed to find a way to get out of Heavenly Host and do some Hammer Time on the old man. So what do we do? At this rate, we'll never get home.
こうなったら仕方がないか。中島さん、一度この坂の上の納屋に戻らない？あそこ電灯もついたし。
I guess our only choice is... Nakashima, what do you think about returning to that barn? I mean, it's got light at least.
納屋に？
Why the barn?
歩いて降りられないなら 朝までちゃんと休める場所にいた方がいいと思うの。
Well, if we can't get back down the mountain tonight, we should at least take shelter and rest until morning, don't you think?
ここよりは安全だと思うし。
It just seems safer than staying here. Maybe by a tiny margin, but probably not much more beyond
一晩
that.
過ごすのか。
So we're going to spend the night?
こんな真っ暗な山奥で朝までなんてゾッとするけれど、もう他の選択肢がない現状では
I shuddered at the thought of spending the whole night on this cold, dark mountain. But she was right. We really didn't have much of a choice.
事前の策を取っていくしかないのはもっともだとも思う。だけど
I agreed with her that this was the only real course of action that made sense, but
安全って
safer than staying here?
この道路というかこの山全体だけど
Yeah.
すごく嫌な感じがするの。
I just get a bad feeling from this road. Or from this whole mountain, really. Well, that barn is on the mountain, so you can't really help that now, can you?
得体の知れない気配というか、ちゃんと明かりのつく夜風も避けられる場所に身を寄せるべきだよ。
It's like there's some kind of presence. And our best bet for dealing with it is to go someplace well lit and get out of the elements.
得体の知れない気配？それは恐ろしいこと？
Feel a presence? Is it something we should be afraid of? Well, considering that you're looping, that you can't call for help, and that there's no sign of the only other human being you've seen for the past couple hours now, I would say yes, you should probably be very afraid.
わからないの。人のような、違うもののような、一つのような、たくさんのような。
I don't know. I'm not even sure if it's a person or something else. How could a person cause all this shit to happen? Unless they had a lot of spiritual powers besides being able to talk to ghosts, in which case, well, good luck. But if it's not, then well, good luck again, because no matter how you splice it, you're both in a pretty precarious situation here. And it could be one presence or many.
ただ言えるのは、じっと今も見られているってこと。
All I can really say is that we're being watched.
わかった。じゃあ急ごう。納屋の方に行こう。
Alright, okay. Let's hurry up and get back to that barn.
八方塞がりになってしまった私たちは仕方なく道路を後にして舗装されていない道を登ってさっきの納屋を目指すことにした。
Find ourselves with no other choice. We put the road behind us and began walking up the dirt path leading back to the Shinozaki family's barn.
ところが
However,
ねえ委員長、こんなに離れていたっけ納屋。
was the barn this far from the road before?
おかしい。おかしいよ。いつの間にか道もなくなっちゃってる。
This is weird. It's really weird. It's like the road leading to it just upped and vanished. You can't even go to the barn. Great.
こんなことって。
Does this mean we're...
待って、一人で行かないで。
Wait, don't wander off.
ごめん。ねえ、一旦戻りましょう。まっすぐ
Sorry.
引き返すの。
Come on, let's try retracing our steps. We'll just turn around and go back the way we came.
そうだね。
Sounds good to me.
ねえ、こっちで合ってる？そろそろ車道の方に出るはずじゃない？
We are going the right way, aren't we? Excuse me. Shouldn't we be seeing the road soon?
ここ。
Are we?
嘘でしょ。迷っちゃった。森の中で。
God, no. We're lost. Lost in the middle of the damned forest. So it would seem. What?
気がつくと私たちは 針葉樹林の立ち並ぶ深く暗い森の中にいた。
Yes, we were definitely lost. There were literally nothing but coniferous trees as far as the eye could see. In every direction. Dark, looming trees.
細くて背の高い木々が影となって周りを取り囲んでいて、ほんの少し先も見渡せない。
Their tall, thin forms were casting a web of shadows all along the mountainside, obscuring our vision of anything at all outside our immediate surroundings.
委員長、携帯のコンパスは？
Don't you have a compass on your phone?
ダメ。これも GPS 使ってるもの。
Yeah, but it won't work. It uses GPS.
そうなの？
Oh, it does?
なんで位置情報取れないの？もうこんな時こそ使いなさいよ。
Why can't this stupid thing get any location data? God, what good is it if it craps out on me when I need it the most? Huh? Land of living? Huh?
声した。
Did you just hear a voice?
聞き取れなかったけど、人の声っぽかった。何か木のきしみとかかもしれないけど。
I couldn't make out what it was saying, but yeah, that sounded like a person. Maybe it was just wind in the trees, though. Okay, you said maybe it's just the wind, but you're outside in a forest, so I'm willing to forgive you for saying that dumb expression just this once. Owl! Maybe if you try hooting back at it, it can lead you the way out of there.
とにかく森を出なきゃ。こういう時どうすればいいのかな。闇雲に動いたら遭難する？
At any rate, we need to find our way off of this mountain. Do you have any ideas? I mean, we shouldn't just wander aimlessly. Well, you can always try climbing a tree and get a vantage point.
そうね。
That's true.
山で迷子になったら確か
We got lost in the mountains.
低い方に向かって歩いちゃダメって聞いたわ。
Never head toward the low ground.
知らなかった。
I didn't know that. Well, yeah. If you head toward higher ground, you'll be able to get more of a vantage point.
そもそもこんな真っ暗な夜なら動かずに休んだ方がいいんだろうけど、テントもないし寒いしね。二人くっついてればなんとかなるかな。
The best course of action is probably just to stay in place and wait for daybreak. But it's cold, and we have no tent. Maybe if we huddle together?
でもさ、まだ歩く元気あるし、もう少しだけ動いてみない？車道の近くに行けたら、おじさんの車の明かりが見えると思うんだ。
That's fine. But I'm good to walk at least a little longer, so how about we keep at for a little bit? For a bit. If we get near enough to the road, we might see the truck.
そうね。
Okay.
あの木の感じ、さっきも見たような気がするんだけど。
I swear we walked right by those trees already.
同じとこぐるぐる回ったりしてないよね。
There's no way we could be walking in circles, is there?
山の中の風景はどこも似たり寄ったりで、自分たちがちゃんと移動できているのかも不安になる。
Everything looked the same up here, no matter where we went. We both began wondering if we were making any progress at all. Doesn't look like you are to me.
なに
What? What is it?
あっちなんか音がした。
Over there. I heard something.
どこ？どの辺？
Where? Where was it? Old man? Is that you?
やだも
God, what next?
何？今の。
What was that?
希望を求めて、気づけば私たちは2時間以上歩いていた。
We kept clinging to the faint hope that we might soon emerge from these endless woods. But all that got us was a good 2 hours' worth of slogging.
2人とも悪路で足も痛めつつあって、体力をかなり失ってしまった。
The rough terrain was killing our legs, and our stamina had been worn down to the bone.
もう動けない。
I can't move anymore.
委員長が枯葉の溜まった地面に座り込んだその時、
The class rep plopped herself down on a bed of dry leaves on the ground. And just as she did...
委員長、見て、あそこ。
Class rep, look! Look, it's the road!
うっそうと茂った針葉樹のシルエットの向こうに小さな光が見えた。
Beyond the silhouette of the many conifers at the edge of our vision, a faint light could be seen.
助かった。
We're saved!
ありがとう中島さん、見つけてくれて。
Thank you, Nakashima. Thank you for noticing that.
行こ
No problem. Let's go.
う。足首の痛みも忘れて、私たちは足早に光の方へと駆け出した。すると、
We were both dead tired, and our legs hurt like hell. But we forgot all that at the sight of possible salvation and just took off running. I doubted
光の
salvation.
元はさっき目指していた納屋だった。
As it happens,
中の裸電球の明かりがこうこうとついている。
the barn we've been looking for all this time was the source of the light. Those naked light bulbs shone like beacons in the night sky.
よかった。あ、納屋の光だったんだ。おじさんの車の車内灯かと思ったんだけれど。
Thank God. Oh, it's the barn. I thought it was going to be the old man's truck.
でもむしろこっちの方でよかったよね。目的の場所だし。
Yeah, me too. Well, this is even better. The barn is what we were looking for after all.
でもさっき私たち電気つけっぱなしで帰っちゃったのかな。
But I don't remember leaving the lights on when we left, do you?
消したつもりだったけど、自信なくなってきたよ。
We should have shut them off, yeah. But it's certainly possible we didn't. Or the old man is in there.
まあおかげで目印になってくれたし助かったけどね。
Well, if we're the ones who left them on, then we just saved our own asses. So I guess I should thank goodness for small favors.
木々の間の背の高い草むらをかき分けて納屋に近づく。私たちはいつの間にかさっきとは裏側の方の森の中に来ていたらしい。
All we had to do was push through some undergrowth as tall as we were, and then we'd be there. Seems we'd somehow circled around to the back of the lot.
着いた。中に入ってよ。
We made it. Let's go inside, shall we?
明かりがあるだけで本当に心強いね。
Man, just having light makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it?
時刻はもう夜の10時40分を過ぎていた。
My phone's clock was showing just past 10:40.
お母さんに心配かけちゃうな。と家のことを思いながら納屋の入り口の扉に近づく。すると
I started thinking about home, and about how much my mom must be worrying by now. Feeling a bit saddened, I hesitated at the barn door, when all of a sudden... Old man, is that you? Are you dead? In the barn? Probably with a twisted neck or something?
私の横で委員長が奥の暗闇の方を見据えて震え始めた。
The class rep let out a nearly voiceless cry of absolute shock. She was staring into the darkness just past the building and shuddering in terror.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
中島さん。
Nakashima, look.
納屋の
Right next to the barn. Let me guess, is the estate right there? そこには想像を超えた光景が待ち構えていた。 What I saw there was something that couldn't be. Something far beyond my imagination and comprehension alike.
そんな。
Yep.
何これ
It be the Shinozaki estate, and it is blue. Dabba-dee dabba-die. That's... What? How can that...
納屋の横の昼間更地になっていた篠崎家の跡地に
There, where the Shinozaki estate once stood, it was what was nothing more than an abandoned lot only a few hours earlier.
古い屋敷が
An old humble
ぼーっ
residence
と
now rose
浮かぶよう
above
に立って
us.
いたのだ
It seemed almost to be floating in the air, but it was very clearly an actual corporeal building.
私も委員長もありえない光景にただ呆然としていた
The two of us stood there staring at it for several minutes, completely dumbfounded.
さっき夕方なかったようなね
Why? It wasn't there. This evening, was it? No, it wasn't, and I think that maybe the reason why it's here now is because it's nighttime.
なかったよなかったけど
It wasn't. It definitely wasn't. But...
じゃあなんで立ってるの
So why is it there now? I don't know, you tell me, Miss Expert on ghosts and spiritual things alike. You should be well versed in this shit.
知らないわよ
How should I know?
全身鳥肌が立っているのがわかる
I had goosebumps all over my body.
背骨の上を冷たい汗がずーっと滑り流れていく
And a cold sweat had begun tracing lines down my back.
うっすら光ってないこの家何なの
Is it just me, or is it glowing? What are we even looking at?
ボロボロに老朽化した2階建ての建物にはしかし確かに篠崎と表札がかかっていた
Aside from its more ethereal qualities, it was just an old beat-up two-story farmhouse. But sure enough, the nameplate by the door read Shinozaki.
これはやっぱり篠崎義恵と幸子の暮らしていた家のようだ
This was without a doubt the house where Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki lived. Come on, Ayumi, get a grip.
過呼吸
I don't need you having a panic attack on me now. Oh God, you're hyperventilating. Are you all right?
心配する私を委員長が手で制す
The class rep raised a hand to stop me from intervening.
ありがとう
I'm okay.
口を押さえている
No, you are not.
すぐに収まるから
But thank you. I just had to keep my mouth closed, and it'll pass. Keep your mouth closed and you'll just suffocate yourself. And then you'll pass out. But at least I guess that would stop you from, panicking, wouldn't it? Hey, Akishima, I think now's our chance. What?
私たちはこの篠崎家を調べるために来たんだもの向こうが手招きしてくれている望むところじゃない
We came here to learn the secrets of the Shinozaki estate. And, well, here we are. It's inviting us in. It's daring us to look around. And you'd be dumb as fuck to take it on that dare at this point, considering everything that you've been dealing with in the past few hours. I mean, for God's sake. You've already... to tell you the truth, I'd be very tempted here to just hide out in the barn for a while and then just wait until daybreak and hope that maybe the good old sunshine would be all that it would take here to set the world right. Or at least at the part of the world that you're all trapped in. And then get the fuck out of there. I would only go into that place as a last resort.
入るの？
You mean go in there?
怖いけど逃げるわけにいかない。
I know. It's really scary. We can't turn back now. Sure you can. The barn's right over there.
委員長は息を飲み、屋敷を見上げる。
Gazing at the
やがて
imposing structure,
覚悟を決めた表情で躊躇なく
she took a deep
玄関
breath.
扉に手をかけた。
Then, after collecting herself, she walked right up to the front door and tried sliding it open. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the episode off here. We can see what we'll find inside the Shinozaki estate and all the horrors that are undoubtedly waiting for us in the next episode. We're well past the point of no return, so I guess we might as well just see what this impromptu excursion to the countryside up a haunted mountain will bring us. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.